Okay.
Good morning, Alex. How are you?
Good, thank you. How are you?
Good, thanks. Thanks for joining me for our investigation today.
You're welcome.
We might first start off by talking about our inquiry question, which is what happens when you apply heat to frozen substances?
They dissolve.
Not quite, but good thinking. That's actually a misconception about melting. When you have frozen substances, such as the ones that we have here, they actually melt and not dissolve.
Oh, okay.
Did you know that substances are called matter?
No.
Matter is something that takes up space. Matter is made up of particles, and when we apply energy, such as the heat from this barbecue, then those particles loosen up, turning these solids into a liquid. Today we're going to conduct a melting race in a controlled experiment to determine which one melts first.
Okay, can I help?
You sure can, that'd be great.
Thanks.
The particles in these substances have different amounts of energy. So for an example, this ice cube, the particles are all bunched up together because they're so cold, and it makes it really solid. You see how that's quite solid?
Yeah. So an ice cube is strong because it doesn't have like it's not
Doesn't have much energy,
it
does
doesn't-
it? So what do you think will happen if we apply heat to the ice cube?
It'll melt.
That's right. Now you've got the concept, it will melt and not dissolve. Good on you. So once the ice is melted, what does it turn into?
Water.
That's right. So can you see how ice and water is the same substance?
Yeah.
Okay, so when ice melts, it becomes liquid. So if we scooped up that liquid, what would it become? If we refroze it, what would it become?
Oh, ice.
Ice, that's right. So it's the same, isn't it? So can you see how we have two properties here? Water and ice, but the substance remains the same.
Yeah.
Okay, great work. Now let's conduct our melting race, hey?
Okay.
So here today we've got ice, chocolate, ice cream, butter and cream. Now they've all been frozen overnight at the same temperature to make it fair.
Okay.
Okay, so which one do you predict will melt first?
Maybe ice cream.
Ice cream? Why do you say that?
Because well, ice cream, if it's left out for like 5 minutes, it's already melting.
That's
but
right.
the ice, it needs a little time to.
That's right. All right, would you like to help me put them on the hot plate? But be careful not to touch the hot plate because it's really hot.
Yeah.
Okay, so we need to do it quickly so they all get on roughly at the same time. Oh, look at the ice cube go already. Can you put that one on for me? Can you see what one's winning so far?
The ice.
Okay. Now I've made a data sheet here to record our findings today. It's really important. You want to swap sides with me? You look after that for me. It's really important to record our data because then we can share our findings with other people.
Okay.
And compare our prediction to what happened today.
Oh, okay, good.
So what's happened here?
Well, the ice, it still has a little bit, but it has nearly fully melted. The ice cream, it's still a solid, but it is melting by the
Okay.
The butter, well, it's sort of melting. The cream, not very much. The chocolate, that took 6 months. It's eating it.
Fairly solid. So which one do you think won the race here?
Ice, because it has already melted.
Okay. So which one came second, do you think?
Well, the ice cream.
Okay, so we need to record our data. All right, but to answer our inquiry question today, what happened when we applied energy from the barbecue to these frozen substances?
They melted.
Great. Well done.
Thanks.
And so they melted and changed form when heat was applied, didn't they?
Yes.
Because the particles, what happened to the particles? What did they do?
Well, over time, they slowly separated.
That's right. Spot on. Thanks for your time today, Alex.
Well, thank you for having me.
No worries.